Cam, Cameron Crazy Sue here, just letting you know I'm first in line for the Duke-UNC game.
Sue, come check me out. I'm in a tent. Tent number 1.
Hall of Fame coach Mike Krzyzewski. Krzyzewski is tenting in Krzyzewskiville?
Yeah, come on in.
Wow, this is a lot bigger than I thought.
Yeah, have a seat.
Did you set this up yourself?
I have a tent guy.
Oh.
I'm Sue Bird, and I love basketball.
Let's talk to the kid who wanted it most. Sue Bird.
That's why I'm on a mission to learn everything there is to know about the history of the college game.
Hello?
It's a Sue Bird call.
My playing days may be over, but this new basketball journey is sure to be quite the adventure. Over the span of 42 years, Hall of Fame coach Mike Krzyzewski helped make the Duke program one of the most successful in college basketball history.
Jason Williams steps straight down the middle, gets a screen, fires a three.
Before retiring in 2022, Krzyzewski led Duke to 36 appearances in the NCAA tournament, including 13 Final Fours and 5 national championships. The guy has been so successful that he has a student-run city on Duke's campus named after him.
So how did Krzyzewskiville become Krzyzewskiville?
Well, the students, they were creative inside, Cameron, so they were really creative outside. They started having extension cords, hot tubs, music. It was like a mini Woodstock. Bands playing, and we delivered pizzas and walked through. But I was always worried about staying here because I didn't know everything that was going on. So I
Ignorance
figured
is bliss.
I better get out of here. Yeah. But boy, it's really evolved.
K-Ville first got its name during the 1986 season when a group of dedicated fans decided to honor Coach Krzyzewski by scribbling Krzyzewskiville on a makeshift sign outside of the encampment. Decades later, the tradition endures. The process is now overseen by Duke University and run by student line monitors who ensure that each tent has at least one student occupying it at all times.
Welcome to our humble abode.
And yes, I've been told those who aren't holding down the fort do still go to class during the 6-week process. The tenting season begins in January, so the students often endure cold temperatures to maintain their spot in line. Just another way that the Cameron Crazies earn their name.
What about the Crazies do you think is unique compared to other student sections that you've experienced?
Yeah, they have some orchestrated cheers. And there's traditional cheers. I'm learning more because I've gone to a few games.
More,
Yeah. So I'm sitting with my wife and she says, well, they play that song every third time out.
When you think back to the ways in which the Crazies have participated in your success, have given you that home court advantage, how important was it to have them?
Extremely, and especially in tight moments. I remember the defensive moments where you have that 1-point lead or 1-possession lead, and you need a stop. If you get a stop, we win. And the Wojo or Bobby Hurley slaps the floor. I mean, the building would shake, and we make the stop.
Coda looking to penetrate, great pass, and a block by Vanier.
When it worked, there's an explosion.
And the Cameron Crazies explode! They are back! School starts tomorrow!
The feeling you get from that, I think, is even greater than the feeling of a guy hitting a shot.
I played with someone, she went to UNC,
Yeah.
and even at like age 30, she says puke instead of Duke. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
It spoke to the rivalry, it spoke to how deep it went.
The Duke-UNC rivalry is one of the fiercest in sports and dates back over 100 years. This biannual hardwood clash is fueled by proximity, excellence, and a history of incredible games and unforgettable moments.
Right back in for another rebound. Oh, watch out. He took a shot to the face.
He took some shot there.
Well, they're taking Hansbrough right to the locker room.
Yep.
As of the 2022-2023 season, the Tar Heels have an edge over Duke in the all-time series. Regardless of where the two teams are in the rankings, this showdown brings out the absolute best in the two blue blood programs.
What do you think it is that draws out this extreme passion of hatred?
This is maybe the most unique regions for college basketball. In a triangle region, North Carolina's about 8-9 miles away. NC State's about 20 miles. So you're hated by a lot of people. For me, it created a sharper edge. We beat Carolina in the 83-84 season when they had Jordan.
This is Michael Jordan by Mahar with a great goal.
And a bookstore put out bumper stickers with the score of the game. I said, never put out anything that has an opponent's name on it. Don't give your opponent that much respect.
I agree.
I believe in that 100%.
So which players do you think dealt with the most hate, and where do you think that comes from?
You know, one of the greatest players in the history of college basketball, Christian Laettner.
Wow, Laettner for three outside.
4 Final Fours, 2 national championships, every award, but he loved it.
And they were really getting on him. You can't tell you what they were saying to him, but he just looked up there as if to say, how about that?
He felt that he was taking it for the team,
Right.
and he said, give me all of it, because
I can handle it. I got you
I
guys.
can more than handle it.
Every time Duke goes on the road, J.J. Redick hears the same kind of taunts and barks.
J.J. Redick, now he's one of the great shooters in the history of the collegiate game.
With the reputation getting bigger and bigger and bigger, you have to believe everywhere he goes to play, he's going to get pressure and people are going to get in his face.
They would get on him, so he said, oh yeah, watch this.
When you look at this, J.J. seems to thrive in that role as a villain.
I can remember at Assembly Hall at Indiana,
This is as noisy a building as we've been in a long time.
they were on him, and it made him better.
Sliding and gliding, man. Getting to the hoop.
J.J. Redick's lighting it up here tonight.
He's got a winner's mentality.
The thing with the shot, you can silence the crowd. It's the best. But the one thing about hate with a player, they hate that they're not you.